your presentation will be videotaped, okay? And it goes directly to YouTube, okay?
No.
Videotape, yes, it's crazy, but it's necessary to videotape, okay? So we will videotape, okay? We will videotape your presentations, okay? For internal purposes only, okay?
Sure.
Capital, for example, the capital of Russia is Moscow. Okay? Borders. For example, Mexico has continental borders, United States, and Belize, etc. Okay? Maritime, Cuba, Haiti, Dominican Republic, etc. Hawaii. Borders, yes. Okay? Any more questions? No? Yes, Japan has borders, of course. Check. The ocean? Yeah, the ocean. No continental borders for Japan. Okay? Any other questions? No?
Let's go to the library.
Okay. Thank you very much. Please take the rest of the class to prepare your information, okay? Have a nice weekend. Don't drink too much. Mucho.
Team number 1 in our country is Mexico. That's our flag. First, our country goes back to Aztecas and all the natives that were here before the Spanish came here. And at first, they were looking for the capital or the city. They were looking for an eagle that was eating a snake. So they said wherever they found the eagle eating the snake, they were going to make a city. See? And they found it in Lago de Teotihuacan, which is this lake. This is where the Mexico City was built. See? And the city was called Tenochtitlan, which is the city.
And what was the time frame?
The time frame when that happened? Well, it was back when the Aztecas and the Mayas,
So definitely way before the 15th century, right?
Yeah, around there, yeah.
Very good.
And here we have our president. It's Peña Nieto. He's from El PRI. As you can tell, he's not too smart. So that's why they put the donkey here or something.
Well, the government in Mexico is republic.
Okay.
The capital of Mexico is Ciudad de Mexico. It's the most important capital or city in all Latin America.
Latin America?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's one of the biggest cities in the world.
In the world. What about, is this the most populated city
It is
in
the most
Mexico?
populated.
Okay.
Population 112 million.
Okay.
That'll be the population in whole Mexico.
Okay. For the country. Okay. This is as of 2010.
Yes.
Okay.
So
Very
it
good.
grew a little bit.
Okay.
The surface is 1,927,550 kilometers squared. That would be the surface,
Okay. Square kilometers. Okay.
which is pretty big. It's, I think, the 40th biggest country
In the world. Okay.
And here we have the borders. We have the border with the United States. We also have a border with Guatemala and Belize. And we have different oceans. We have the Golfo de Mexico. We have Oceano Pacífico. And el Golfo de
What about maritime borders?
Maritime borders would be U.S. and Belize. Guatemala, no, would be the same.
Okay, but we have some islands close to Gulf of Mexico.
Oh, Cuba. Would be
Cuba.
Cuba, Puerto Rico, Haiti.
Haiti and Dominican Republic. Very good. Okay.
But the language in Mexico is one Mexico will have too many languages. All is official.
You got over, I think, 40 languages. And depending on where you live, like they have the native language where they speak. So,
But the official one is
Spanish.
Okay.
In Mexico don't have.
It's the most common.
the most common one.
Yeah.
So it's not officialized.
It's not the official one, but it's the most common.
Martin is the number 2. We talk of the USA.
Okay. USA have 50 states and one federal district.
The USA export beef, transport, electronic.
Okay. Do you know what's worth these exports in dollars?
Dollars. I don't know right now.
No? Okay. Very good. Please speak up. I can hear you.
Food in USA, burgers, hot dogs, chicken.
Yeah. Perfectly nutritious, right? Drinks. Is that German? Okay. Okay, Coca-Cola and Pepsi, but what's the most popular alcoholic drink in the United States? Okay, but alcoholic beverage?
They have Vota,
Okay.
different whiskey.
Okay. Probably bourbon and beer. Okay. Celebrations.
The day of celebration, 27th of November.
What is the celebration? Thanksgiving, etc.
Team, Ron, Eric, Diana, and me. I represent Francia.
Okay. France, very good.
France. Introduction.
Their motto is equality, liberty y libertarios que son
Okay.
his government is semi-republican.
Semi-republican, okay.
Presidencial. Living 66 million inhabitants.
Okay.
His language is French.
Luego, the most important sport is cycling.
Cycling, okay.
Sí, de hecho eso es como el Tour de France.
Okay. Okay, the total population is 66 million. What's the most populated city Paris, okay.
The language, the official language is French. The French language is the only official language of France,
Okay.
and we are the most we don't speak
Okay. In Europe or in the world?
in Europe.
In Europe. Okay.
The food in France, cheese, icon cheese for France, steak, center style, Altan type. The French travel take love for cheese, and serving it for breakfast, lunch and dinner.
Exactly. Actually, a typical photo of French food is cheese, bread, and red wine. It's a typical representative picture of food in France. Very good.
Also bread, bread French, the mustard, yes, the sausage.
Exactly. Yeah, in Mexico, the equivalent would be Camargo. Okay, more or less. It's not exactly the same, okay? But it's basically the same kind of product, okay? Okay,
Currency euro and franco.
exactly.
Because you said in France.
Okay, what's the equivalence of euro in US dollars?
In pesos is 17 and 19 pesos.
Okay, so more or less $1.4. Okay, approximately. 1.3, $1.4.
The important city is Paris.
Paris,
Is the city of the Lord.
City of Love.
Celebrate February 14, Valentine's,
Yeah.
and June 14,
Uh-huh.
French National Holiday.